Everybody's telling you if you don't use AI, you're going to be left behind. But what they're not telling you is what these AI tools do with your information and how it's being used. I've been testing these over the last few weeks, and I'm here to tell you the honest truth and my opinion on what's happening with AI and how to use it safely. My name's Connor. I've been using technology for a good bit over 40 years now. And I started this channel to help people like myself, people over 50s, people over 60s that are new to technology and new to AI and want help and advice to save you the time and to save you making some mistakes in areas. It's also for people that are just starting off in any form of technology, and it's for people with small businesses like myself. So, what is AI and how can you use it to benefit? There is a lot of anxiety over AI out there, and there is some job losses, unfortunately, but the hype is, I'm not here to scaremonger, I'm here to help in that area. But there is overhyped, because what AI doesn't have, what you have, is you have the years of experience, the integrity, the trust, the connections. AI can't do that. AI might assist you in developing, and it might enhance what you already have, but it's not going to replace it. So don't be afraid of AI, but let's learn how to use it sensibly. There's a couple of different tiers of AI. You have consumer products, which would be your Claude, your Gemini, things like that. Well-known products, very good, depending on how you use them, which we'll cover in a moment. You also have enterprise level products, which is more for bigger businesses, for business of any size really, but more bigger types, which would be your Microsoft Copilot, your Google Workspace, for argument's sake. Then you have random other little AI products out there, which in general, my advice would be stay away from them. You don't know what's happening with your data. From a data safety point of view, the likes of the larger products like Claude and ChatGPT and any of those type of products in Gemini and that, they have a reputation to withhold and a standard to keep up. So they work hard at protecting people's data. Obviously, yes, there is concern that if you pay for some of the paid products that you will have a higher level of information and everything else and more data security on your data. This is possibly true, but that's not to say that the free products aren't just as good if you're using them in the correct way. At the end of the day, crap in is crap out. That's my view. I hate to say it when it comes to correct prompting and prompt engineering. So in other words, what you type in is very important both for your security wise, your data protection, and for the quality of the responses that you get out. And just be careful, because all AI tools do what's called hallucinate. So while they're hallucinating, to use a phrase, you can get incorrect data out. So always check with a third party based on the feedback that you get from the AI. So take that information that you get back out of the AI and feed it back into another AI to quantify and qualify the information, or check it in Google. Just don't believe everything that the AI gives you. Just on the security level, as far as your data is concerned, here's my advice in that one. If you're in a coffee shop and you're having a chat with somebody and you're going through some business information or personal information, and if you didn't feel comfortable in public calling out medical information, your credit card details or banking details, if you're not comfortable discussing anything like that in public, don't put it into AI. That's a general rule of thumb. Now, I've produced a do's and don'ts, which is going to cover a couple of different things. It's going to give you an idea of the type of prompting that you should put in, but it'll also give you a list of prompts that you shouldn't put in. After you look through them, so feel free to freeze the video at this point, when you see the table, and take a screenshot of it, because that'll give you kind of a good idea as to the things that you should and you shouldn't do. I'm going to be researching a lot of the individual AI products over the next week or two, and I'm going to be producing another video which will give you a lot more in-depth and some tips and tricks of the right way to use it. AI is a great tool, but like any tool, used correctly, it can be very, very beneficial. Used in the wrong hands or incorrectly, it can be damaging. So please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and hit that notification bell and watch out for the next video, where we'll be taking a deep dive into each individual AI product, and I can give you my experience. I'll do the research so you don't have to. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye now.